So today I thought we'd go for a little goose hunt because it's actually been a while since we've done it, but there was a while there where we were hitting geese really hard just trying to get a melanistic one and some better scoring rares and just more diamond for the lodge in general, and we finally got a release date for Derrick Axis. They're supposed to be out on Tuesday, and I think we're going to spend a lot of time going after them and hopefully fill a lot of the small plaques in the trophy lodge with those. So if we can get anything for the lodge just with the geese, I think that'll definitely be good, and maybe we can get one of those rares that we've been after. We just barely got in the blind, and we got a pretty good sized flock coming over us, and there was, I saw a decent 4 there, so definitely try to get him. And I always try to look to see if there's any melanistics, because the easiest way to tell is there'd be no white markings on their heads. So 4 coming in another flock there. So this will be interesting. I brought the camo 20 gauge just because I wanted to use something different, and it's definitely going to be good for quick follow-ups, but I'm not so sure trying to get both of these level 4s is going to be super easy because it doesn't have the best range. And that guy's kind of landing over that way, so I'm wondering about where we're sitting actually, because I usually hunt in the tripod in this area, and they land a lot closer to it. We're going to 0 here for 50. Okay, we hit him twice. Hopefully that's going to bring him down. I actually don't see his health dropping, but I want to find at least the other 4. And hopefully get him. And if we can, we'll get eyes on that other one. Is this another flock? I think it is. Let's get up here and see. Because we can't look that high up. There's another 4. And I think that is the best I see there. So we'll try to get that too. I'm really not sure we're going to find that first one. I mean, it's just going to be tough to go based off hunting pressure. But we got those 2. And, I mean, unless we can manage to spot it and he's still alive, I just have no idea. I know kind of the direction it went. I always figure it's best to get like the higher scoring ones for respawns. I'm not really sure that that's necessarily true, but that's kind of been the thinking for a long time in this game, so I still sort of do it. And it's good to see like the higher scores pop up as you're hunting around. I think it makes it easier to stick with it. But, I mean, I don't think there's any full hunting pressure like over on this side where we shot that one, so I actually think he survived it, but we'll sort of just run out here a little bit and check. I mean, I certainly don't see anything, and I didn't see any new hunting pressure pop up, so I think he survived it, and kind of unfortunate that it's a level 4 that we're missing out on, but we're actually going to then maybe move one of those layout blinds closer to the tripod, because they always seem to like land almost right at it. Like when we're sitting in the tripod, a lot of times they sort of come down this direction and land almost like right at the base of it, so I'm gonna have to free up some space in my inventory or just put on a backpack for a moment, and we'll move one of those to where maybe we're gonna be a little better off, and hopefully that's gonna kind of allow us to do better with that 20 gauge. So we'll kind of just go based off what I usually see. We'll put it there. And apparently I have other ones in my inventory, but we'll drop that off and kind of see if that does better. I don't see anything special in this flock, but I'm mostly interested to see where they try to land, and they're coming over here a lot closer than before, so I think this was definitely a good move. There's another flock coming in over there, but let's try to get males where we can. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate, but I think we can get that one. Wasn't spotting the right one, but we hit him twice. I think we're going to run into the same issue, quite honestly. Yeah. Let's just try to get him down. Maybe. And I don't know if it's really worth it. He's starting to drop, but I want to make sure we get him. And then we're going to have to get up out of here. Try to spot these, because you just can't spot over your head like that. None of those are particularly special, but we'll try to just get that level 3, I guess. Should be very doable. There we go. So still definitely some work to do on our setup, but that was better. I mean, maybe we should just sit like more out in the middle, because that's kind of like where they were headed. I've got a couple of layout blinds just sitting there. We can try that. So actually, the second level 3 that we had to shoot with a 22 to make sure he went down, that would have been a gold, so kind of unfortunate we're missing out on that, but kind of the nature of purposely choosing a slightly weaker shotgun. But I always like it. Like, it's one of my favorite looking shotguns in the game, and it's fun to do something different, but we have to kind of adapt our setup to be a little closer to the geese than maybe we need to be with the 10 gauge. But all things considered, not too bad that we ended up with 3, like, good-sized males anyway out of that, because we really did not do so well with the shooting at the beginning. So we're kind of in the middle of where we've been. We had that last spot over there by the tripod, and we started off over on that side. So hopefully this is going to get us where we can get like really nice close shots with the 20 gauge. And at least what I'm seeing there, we might have the right spot. So there was a level 4 in here, and there was the 3 that's kind of closer. So we'll try to get the 3 first since he's about to go over us. At least I think that was him, hopefully. Otherwise we're going to be spooking stuff. And then if we can find the 4... Yeah, this is where we need to be, I think. I think we finally have that pretty well figured out, so... I don't know, I mean, we got that one good enough, it's gonna go down. Let's get this one then. Just for potential future respawns. So hopefully we can kind of just continue to drop more and more geese and start to get the respawns, because I definitely feel like if we keep doing this, even if it's kind of like we do Whitetail and Classic, just once a week kind of thing, just to make sure we're getting geese consistently, eventually we're going to find that cool stuff like the bald leucistic and melanistic and all that, and hopefully more diamonds as well. And I'd love to get like a super rare goose. I don't know if they're actually counted for super rares like in the Hunter official Discord or anything, but either way, like a diamond goose with some sort of, I guess, feather type for variation wouldn't be it. It would definitely be really, really cool to get. So I guess it kind of figures, to be honest, but we finally kind of get our setup to where we need it, and no more geese show up. So I reset the time, and at least one goose showed up, and it's actually a potential gold level 3, but let's just kind of make sure he's going to land in the same area before we go and take a shot. And just for fun, I actually brought the 22 pistol, and we haven't even tried to use that yet, so we'll probably try to get him with that. I mean, he's landing at least closer to our other blinds, so... I mean, I don't know, he's kind of coming into range here if we would just wait long enough. I think we're going to be good. Kind of surprised that wasn't an instant kill. That'll be, though. So we'll get him. He actually was a gold, so that's pretty nice. And actually, I guess he just died before we got that second shot off, because I was sure we shot him like right sort of in the chest there. But we only got one hit. But anyway, we'll sit here a while and see if more geese start to show up, and if they don't, we'll just kind of go down into Rathenfeld, because that setup's been good for us. I don't get how we'd go down to Rathenfeld and get the exact same like level and everything goose. But just going to take that one with the 20 gauge. I thought maybe we could get better luck if we came down here just because Ritterstein was starting to dry up. So we're kind of at the northern field up here in the corner of Rathenfeld. But at least, you know, maybe another gold level 3. If it's the same score, I'm going to really start to wonder. Okay, this one's a little bit lower and just a silver. But, I mean, hopefully more start to show up here. Actually, there's a flock coming in right now. So we're just going to get in this blind. Somehow I don't think they're spooked, which is pretty lucky, but maybe we can start to have better luck now that we're down here. That one is brown hybrid or something, and there's just a couple of 3s there we might try to get. Okay, now things are starting to get good. There's a flock coming in behind us with at least a 4 that we want to get, and I think that might be it. So let's figure out what's going on. I don't even know which one. I think it's that one there, so that is definitely a brown hybrid. They're going to land literally right on top of us here, so I think this is the spot. Got that one. Trying to find the males at least. And I think our best option is going to be taking that level 4 with the 22. Well, if we can hit him anyway. And just since we're aiming that direction, we'll have to run over here and claim the 4, so we might as well get the 3 as well. So I think it ended up being a good thing that we actually came down here, but I was really starting to wonder, like, exact same result, solo level 3, but now we actually got some good ones. So that is a silver 3. This is going to be our brown hybrid. So, I mean, it's just a 2 female. It's definitely not one we're going to keep. Kind of cool that we lung shot it, but we'll just kind of screenshot that and move on, because even like if we wanted to put that in our other lodge, we got so many random brown hybrids that we have mounted, like we can just use those. So I'm not super worried about anything like that, but I think we got at least 1, maybe 2 gold here. 7.6 is almost like the high estimate, level 4. And just under gold on that. And it's almost 6.8 kilograms, so it's got to be really close to being a gold, but just a silver. So this is something that I don't do very often. I let a flock land because they're just really kind of pathetic. There's that 1 level 3, and then that's kind of it. But up here somewhere is a level 4. That guy right there. So I wanted to get that. And where did these come from? These are new ones, I think? not anything all that special. Now, I don't know which one the 4 is, because we looked away. He was towards the back? Yeah, that's going to be him there, so we'll kind of sit back down for a second. Literally about to get landed on, so let's get him. Get that one. Maybe we can quickly even get a bonus with the 20 gauge. Actually, I happen to choose a good size one. And there may have been another 3. Actually, I want to get that level 1 male just to see. I have no idea what that might score, but yeah, there's a 3 there. That almost looks light colored, but I think it's just like the angle we have or the sun. Can't hit him again, but honestly, it might have been. I swear there was some extra white on those wings. So there's our 4. He was kind of a low 4, 7.2. I think 3s can get up close to 7, so he definitely wasn't special, but kind of most important that we're just getting respawns. That was the other, I think, bonus 3 that we shot with the 20 gauge. Honestly, I know we got a female over here and then another one right beside it. It actually even was one of the not so high scoring males, just a 5.8 level 2. The level 1 would have been out this way, and then I really want to go see what that 3 was, because I thought I looked at everything and I didn't see any that looked rare at all. But that could have been from that like 3rd flock of 3 that kind of just came in last second, because I didn't realize they were there, and I mean, maybe? But most impressive kill so far is our level 1 male, which I guess is not minimum score. 4.5, maybe they can go a little bit lower. I'm honestly not sure. I'm surprised to see a level 1 male actually gets even into silver. And then where did that other one drop at? Okay, luckily we kept him spotted, because I'm not sure I would have found that. I thought he was way further to the right. But is this actually anything different? I guess, yeah, it's a gray or something. Oh, no way. It's a gold gray. We're actually going to have something for the trophy lodge out of this. I can't believe that. Almost completely missed out on it. Like, 100% honestly, I almost didn't bother shooting at it. Because, you know, we had dropped a bunch already. That is so cool. I think we actually have a gold gray in the trophy lodge already. But they're one of my favorites. I love these like white tips on the feathers. I just think it looks really, really cool. And quite honestly, I think that is going to be where we leave this video. We've shot well over 20 geese. If we go into our latest harvest here, it's all filled with geese. And we got a new trophy lodge edition. I want to check. I'm pretty sure we shot like a level 4 gray at some point. But still, like somewhere else in the trophy lodge to put that, I think that's going to be really cool. So let's actually check here. I want to say it would be that one right there. Actually, if that was a 4, it's only 7.2, so the one we got today is almost as good. But yeah, it's a really small light gray leucistic. I don't think I want to change anything here, because I have like all the different like feather types other than melanistic. But we'll find a spot for our new one here. I keep just coming back to this room lately. It's got so many plaques to fill, and we just added the 2 rare access deer here the other day, but it's got some empty plaques on this side. And I actually think maybe the goose could work pretty well. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit like crowded with that turkey there. But if we do one of the like flying away poses, maybe like that. Honestly, like with another one on the other side, that would balance out really well. And I think that could look good. And actually, I'm not sure if I placed them and they went away, because there's been some weird like kind of issues with these gun plaques. But if we just put a shotgun there, I think we'll just put the shotgun that we killed that particular goose with. I think that could actually work pretty good, so we'll have to get another goose on the other side to kind of balance it out, and maybe we'll kind of do a goose hunt with another shotgun and put that shotgun over there when we get to it, but yeah, I think that's cool. I really like this room a lot, and I never really cared for it that much. It's just like a side room, but I like how much you can actually get in there. It's actually pretty cool to see, just like when it's finally filled, what it can actually look like. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. I'm really glad we did a goose hunt today. Gray is like maybe my second favorite next to bald leucistic, and to get another gold one is pretty cool. But yeah, that is going to do it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.